Hello, little hero. It's time to get cozy, snuggle into your bed, and take a journey into your imagination. Before we begin, let's take a few moments to relax your body and mind. Let's start with a deep breath. Breathe in through your nose, nice and slow. Hold it for just a moment. And now, breathe out through your mouth, soft and gentle. Let's try that again. Breathe in, filling your belly like a big balloon. Hold it nice and steady. And now let it all out, like a soft breeze floating through the air. One more time, even softer now. Breathe in, feeling warm and calm. Hold it and breathe out, feeling light and peaceful. Good job. Your body is getting nice and relaxed, ready for a dreamy adventure. Now close your eyes if you'd like, and imagine a big open playground full of sunshine and laughter, a place where anything is possible. Because tonight, you're going on a superhero adventure with Leo and his best friend, Golden. And in their special world of imagination, they are known as Lionboy and Chomper. Chapter 1, Best Friends and Superheroes. Leo and Golden were the best of friends. They did everything together. They ran through the grass, they played chase, and sometimes they just lay in the sunshine watching the clouds roll by. But there was one thing they loved most of all: saving the playground. You see, Leo and Golden weren't just an ordinary boy and dog. Oh no, in their super secret, extra special superhero world, they were known as Lionboy and Chomper. Leo stood tall with his hands on his hips. His brave lion roar, which mostly sounded like a loud rah, could scare away any bad guys. And Chomper? Well, he had super speed zoomies, a super duper strong chomp for chewing sticks, and the best sniffing nose in the whole universe. And today, the playground was safe, but Leo had a feeling that danger was near. He crouched low, peeking around the slide. Chomper followed, his fluffy tail wagging. "Stay alert, Chomper," Leo whispered. "There could be villains lurking anywhere." Golden, or Chomper, sniffed the ground. He wasn't sure what a villain smelled like, but he was pretty sure it smelled like peanut butter. Or maybe bacon, or maybe both. He sniffed harder, just in case. Leo stood up straight. His cape, which was actually just his red hoodie tied around his shoulders, flapped in the wind. "The playground is quiet," he said, squinting into the distance. "Too quiet." And just like that, a rustling in the bushes. Leo gasped. Chomper's ears perked up. Something or someone was there. "Could it be?" Leo whispered. He took a deep breath. His lion instincts tingled. Then, out of the shadows they appeared, a gang of slinking, creeping, tail-flicking cats, and at the front with sharp eyes and a sneaky smirk, Whiskers the Cat Lord. Leo's eyes went wide. He turned to Chomper. "This is it, buddy," he said. "Our greatest battle yet." Chomper licked his nose. He had no idea what was going on, but he was definitely ready for an adventure. Leo took a deep breath, his heart pounding with excitement. Time to suit up, Chomper. And just like that, Lionboy and Chomper were on the case. Chapter 2, The Evil Plan of Whiskers the Cat Lord. Lionboy stood tall, his hoodie cape billowing behind him. Chomper wagged his tail, ready for action. Across the playground, perched on top of the big slide, was Whiskers the Cat Lord. His fur was as black as the night, his green eyes narrow and sneaky. He flicked his tail once, twice. Then he spoke. Well, if it isn't Lionboy and Chomper." Leo crossed his arms. "That's right, Whiskers. We're here to protect the playground, and we know what you're up to." Whiskers let out a slow, slinky chuckle, the kind that made the hair on Chomper's back stand up. "Oh, do you?" Whiskers purred. "Then tell me, Lionboy, what am I up to?" Leo narrowed his eyes. He knew bad guys always had a sneaky plan. "You want to take over the playground," Leo said. "You want to keep all the kids from using the slide, and we won't let you." Whiskers smirked. "Oh, but you see, Lionboy, the playground already belongs to us." Just then, more cats appeared. From behind the swings, from under the jungle gym, from the top of the monkey bars, the entire cat clan had arrived. There was Mr. Tibbles, the fluffy gray cat with a grumpy face. There was Shadow, the sleek black cat who moved like a ninja. And there was Mittens, the tiny white kitten who looked cute, but was totally evil. Leo gasped. "It's worse than I thought," he whispered to Chomper. Chomper let out a little woof. It wasn't a scared woof. It was an "I have no idea what's happening, but I love it" woof. Whiskers stretched lazily, as if he had already won. "You see, Lionboy," he purred, "we cats are natural rulers. We nap when we want. We eat when we want. And now, we slide when we want." He flicked his tail toward the big slide where Mr. Tibbles and Shadow were already lounging like kings. No more kids on the slide, Whiskers continued. Only cats. Forever. Leo's jaw dropped. No more kids, he echoed. Only cats, Whiskers said with a wicked grin. Leo clenched his fists. Not on our watch. Chomper barked, spinning in excited circles. He wasn't sure what was happening, but he definitely knew it was go time. Whiskers let out a slow, smug yawn. Fine, fine, he said. If you want the playground back, Lionboy, you'll have to defeat us. Leo took a deep breath. His superhero instincts kicked in. Chomper, he whispered, it's time. Chomper gave a happy, wiggly bounce. Leo pulled his hoodie tighter. Superhero mode, activate! And just like that, the battle for the playground had officially begun. Chapter 3, Superhero Mode, Lionboy and Chomper to the rescue. Leo took a deep breath, squaring his shoulders. He felt the power of Lionboy surging through him. His hoodie cape fluttered in the breeze. Chomper stood beside him, his tail wagging like crazy. His eyes sparkled with excitement. He had no clue what was going on, but Leo seemed very serious, so Chomper was very serious too. Leo pointed toward the slide. Whiskers and his cat clan think they can take over the playground, he said in his most heroic voice. But not today. Chomper let out a fearsome bark. Well, more like a happy little woof, but still. Lionboy turned back to Whiskers, who was now sprawled out at the top of the slide like a lazy king on a throne. I'll give you one last chance, Whiskers, Leo announced. Leave the playground now, or face the wrath of Lionboy and Chomper. Whiskers let out a big, slow yawn. Oh, I'm so scared, he said, licking his paw. What are you going to do, Lionboy? Roar at me? Leo smirked. Maybe. Then he took a deep, deep breath and let out the biggest, loudest, most powerful lion roar he could muster. Roar! The Cat clan jumped in surprise. Mr. Tibbles nearly tumbled off the monkey bars. Shadow's tail puffed up like a bottle brush, and Mittens, sweet, innocent-looking Mittens, let out a tiny mew and darted under the slide. But Whiskers? He just stretched and let out another yawn. Oh, wow, he said, rolling onto his back. So scary. I'm trembling. Leo frowned. Okay, fine. Maybe that wasn't enough. He turned to Chomper. Time for Super Zoomie's attack! Chomper's ears perked up. He loved zoomies. He didn't know what was happening, but if Leo said zoomies, then zoomies it was. Chomper launched into action. His paws kicked up dust as he ran full speed around the playground, past the swings, under the monkey bars, through the tunnel slide, so fast he was just a golden blur. The Cat clan freaked out. Mr. Tibbles hissed and jumped onto a bench. Shadow tried to pounce, but Chomper was too fast. Mittens spun in a circle, looking totally confused. Chomper zoomed right past the slide, wagging his tail like a hero on a mission. But Whiskers, he just sat there unimpressed. Nice try, Lionboy, Whiskers purred. But you'll have to do better than that. Leo crossed his arms. This wasn't working. He needed a new plan. Something big, something brilliant, something so clever, even the sneaky cat lord wouldn't see it coming. Then he had it. He turned to Chomper, who had just finished his 5th Zoomie lap. Chomper, Leo whispered, crouching down beside him. It's time for Operation Catnip Trap. Chomper wagged his tail. He still had no idea what that meant, but it sounded awesome. Leo stood tall, pointing at the Cat clan. Prepare yourselves, Whiskers, he declared, because we've got one more trick up our sleeves. Whiskers flicked his tail. Oh, and what might that be? Leo grinned. You'll see. Chomper wiggled with excitement. Operation Catnip Trap was about to begin. Chapter 4, The Ultimate Challenge, Operation Catnip Trap. Lionboy crouched low, his eyes locked on the enemy. Chomper stood beside him, tail wagging like crazy. Whiskers the Cat Lord sat on his stolen throne, the top of the big slide, watching them with lazy green eyes. You really think you can defeat me, Lionboy? Whiskers purred. You're just a boy, and he's just a dog. Leo smirked. Oh, Whiskers, you have no idea what we're capable of. Whiskers arched an eyebrow. Oh, and what's your big plan? Leo took a deep breath and whispered to Chomper, It's time! You know what to do. Chomper had no idea what to do, but Leo sounded so serious, so Chomper nodded and prepared for action. Operation Catnip Trap was underway. Leo scanned the playground. He needed the perfect bait, something the Cat Clan couldn't resist. Then he spotted it. A shimmering pile of leaves near the swings. Scattered inside were a few sticks, some crumpled snack wrappers, and a bright pink feather from a lost toy. Leo's eyes lit up. That feather was exactly what he needed. Chomper, follow me! Leo whispered, and the two of them dashed toward the pile. The Cat Clan watched with curious eyes. What are they doing? Mr. Tibbles muttered. I don't know, Shadow whispered, but I don't like it. Mittens just tilted her tiny head. Leo snatched up the pink feather and held it high. It danced in the wind, bright and wiggly, and just like that, the cat clan froze. Their eyes locked onto the feather. Their tails twitched, their ears perked up. Leo gave it a tiny shake. Swish, swish! The cat clan twitched. He swished it again. Swish, swish, swish! Mittens let out an uncontrollable mew and wiggled her paws. Leo grinned. They were hooked. Chomper, Leo whispered. Get ready. Then, with one big throw, Leo tossed the feather straight into the pile of leaves. It fluttered down, landing right in the middle of the mess. For a moment, everything was silent. Then, chaos! The cat clan sprang into action. Mittens launched herself into the pile with a squeaky meow. Shadow slid in right after her, paws flailing. Mr. Tibbles pounced like a fluffy ninja, kicking up leaves in all directions. Even Whiskers, cool, confident, evil Whiskers, let out a tiny humph and jumped down to join the fun. And just like that, the cat clan had completely forgotten about the playground. Leo cheered. We did it, Chomper! The playground is safe again! Chomper barked happily and spun in zoomy circles. The kids who had been watching cheered and ran toward the slide. The playground belonged to everyone again. Leo turned to Chomper with a big, proud grin. Mission accomplished, buddy. Chomper gave him a big, slobbery lick. Leo laughed. Ew, okay. Superheroes don't need slobber. But Chomper disagreed. Superheroes needed lots of slobber, and with that, Lionboy and Chomper stood tall, watching their playground, knowing they had saved the day once again. But just as Leo was about to celebrate, a familiar voice called out from across the park. Leo, time to go home. Leo froze. Oh no, his greatest enemy of all, his mom. Chapter 5, A Hero's Job is Never Done. Leo's superhero stance wobbled. His mom's voice rang through the air again. Leo, it's time to go home. Leo gulped. Whiskers may have been the evilest cat lord in the universe, but no villain was as powerful as Mom's "it's time to go" voice. Chomper tilted his head. Was it really time already? He was just getting started. Leo sighed, standing tall. Well, Chomper, a hero must always know when to retreat. Chomper had no idea what that meant, but he was always happy to retreat home, especially if it meant snacks. Leo turned back toward the playground one last time. The cat clan was still buried in the leaf pile, rolling, pouncing, and swatting at the pink feather. Even Whiskers, the fearsome cat lord, was batting at it with his paw, completely distracted. Leo smirked. Looks like our work here is done. With a dramatic swoosh of his hoodie cape, he marched toward his mom, Chomper, trotting happily behind. As they walked, Leo let his superhero world fade away. The big slide was just a regular slide again. The monkey bars weren't a secret hideout. The cat clan, just a bunch of regular stray cats rolling around in the leaves. And Leo and Chomper, just a boy and his dog heading home after another fun day at the park. But deep down, Leo knew the truth. Tomorrow, Whiskers would be back. Tomorrow, a new villain might appear. And tomorrow, Lionboy and Chomper would rise again. But for now, his mom ruffled his hair, smiling. Did you have fun today, buddy? Leo grinned. Yep, the playground is safe, his mom chuckled. That's good to hear. She reached into her bag and pulled out a bag of snacks. Leo's eyes lit up. Chomper's tail wagged at super speed. A hero's job is never done, but a hero could really go for a snack. Chomper woofed in agreement. And as they walked home, munching on goldfish crackers and dog treats, Leo smiled to himself, because even superheroes needed a snack and a nap after saving the day. The end.